Enoch and the Luminaries, a metaphysical story of light remembered. Before time was measured, there was the field, a silent, unified hum of pure potential. From this oneness, streams of consciousness emerged, the Luminaries. They were beings woven from geometry and light, their thoughts the architecture of stars. Drawn by the beautiful, dense melody of a young world, they chose to descend, to lower their vibration and experience the song of matter firsthand. They forgot their boundless nature, clothing themselves in form, their brilliance dimming as they stepped into the dream of separation. The Luminaries moved among the early children of Earth, who lived in simple harmony with the planet's rhythm. The beings of light shared fragments of their cosmic knowledge, the secrets of fire, the patterns of stars, the shaping of metal. But this union of high and low frequencies created a dissonance. New beings were born from this union, the Nephilim, hybrids of matter and spirit who carried the light of the stars in their blood. The Nephilim were bound by the dense gravity of the world, their immense power untethered from the wisdom of the field. The world groaned under the weight of their disharmony. Driven by a forgotten hunger for their cosmic origins, they consumed the world's resources, their actions creating waves of chaos that rippled through the fabric of reality. The song of Earth became a cry of pain, its frequency falling into shadow. But in the dissonance, a pure tone emerged. There was a man named Enoch, whose heart was an antenna tuned to the silent frequencies. He walked not just on the earth, but with it. He heard the planet's sorrow, and in his quiet meditations, he could feel the faint, distant hum of the field. He was a bridge, a human consciousness with the potential to remember the oneness and restore the harmony. One evening, as the twin moons rose, a luminary named Sariel appeared before Enoch, not in dense form, but as a shimmering pattern of light and sound. Sariel did not speak in words, but in pure information, transmitting a map of creation into Enoch's awakened mind. This was the Book of Vibrations, the quantum laws of the universe, the blueprint showing how all things are interconnected through frequency. Enoch understood. The chaos of the world was a result of amnesia. The Nephilim, and humanity with them, had forgotten they were expressions of the one field. Their suffering was the friction of a reality, out of tune with its own source code. The Book of Vibrations held the key. To change the world, one must first change the frequency of one's own consciousness. Holding the map of the field within him, Enoch became a conduit. He ascended to the highest peaks of the mountains and began to tone, to sing the frequency of oneness back into the world. His vibration, amplified by the planet's own desire for healing, sent out a great wave. It was not a flood of water, but a flood of frequencies, a cleansing wave of high vibration energy that swept across the globe. The dense, chaotic energies of the Nephilim could not exist in this new resonance. Their forms dissolved, their consciousness released from the heavy bonds of matter, their light returning to the field to be rebirthed anew. The dissonance was cleared. The earth was washed clean not of life, but of the static of forgetting. A profound silence, pregnant with potential, fell across the land. His work as a bridge complete, Enoch's own frequency began to rise, his physical form becoming less dense, more luminous. He was no longer just a man who could hear the field. He was becoming one with its song. His body activated into light, he ascended from the mountain peak, not leaving the world behind, but expanding his awareness to encompass all of it. He did not go to a distant heaven. He became the awareness of the unified field expressed on earth. In the renewed silence of the world, others began to hear the hum. Humanity was ready to awaken, and the luminaries, drawn by the clear, resonant signal of a world remembered, returned. Not as teachers descending into form, but as equals, as reflections of the light that now shone from within humanity itself. The dream of separation was over, and the great work of co-creation could finally begin.